Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It's Tuesday, June 23rd, and while it may be Tuesday, it's still my Monday. I'm still reminiscing over my beautiful weekend away in Northern California. How long has it been since you guys have been to the Redwoods? Tell the truth. If it's been a couple of years, you gotta go back. It is truly mesmerizing. But also on mesmerizing, speaking of, we've got a couple of amazing guests on the show today. We've got Caring Senior Service with Dean White and Sandra Williams. They're going to be talking about knowing when it's time to call and take care of your loved ones. And we've got the Old Pros with Sandy O'Connor and Carol Glenn putting on another production, 7, a return engagement, something you're going to want to see. But first, folks, we always want to keep you up to date with what's going on around the village, and you can schedule your Ting installation. Laguna Woods Village continues the process of transitioning to the Ting fiber internet. Residents in gates 5 and 6 may now schedule their Ting installation. Equipment is provided at no cost. To receive internet and television services provided through the village, fiber must be installed to your manor. Call the Ting scheduling line at 714-263-1826 to get connected. Let's connect with our weather, folks. It's a little bit cold and gloomy as far as I'm concerned. The doom gloom pattern isn't going anywhere anytime soon. It wasn't in Northern California either, I have to say. Morning clouds will once again give way to afternoon sunshine today and tomorrow, hopefully with highs about 77 to 78 degrees. On Thursdays, temperatures begin a gradual cool down. We're going to be dropping down to the mid-70s on Thursday and Friday before settling near 71 by Saturday. It's pretty chilly out there. The lows will remain in the high 50s to low 60s all week, and while the afternoons will be a little cooler by the weekend, we'll continue to enjoy pleasant early summer weather here in Laguna Woods Village. Sunrise this morning was at 5:41 a.m. Sunset will be at 8:04 p.m. This is the Lake Forest Sports Park. Photo sent in to us by Dave Southworth. Sorry, Dave. If you'd like to send us your photos, we'd love to share them. Please email those to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Please send us your name, where the photo was taken from, and of course in that lovely horizontal format to fill the screen. We've got just one meeting to tell you about before we head on off to the break.
Discover Canyon Spirit, the new rail journey from the creators of Rocky Mountaineer, built on decades of world-class hospitality. See the Southwest like never before. Travel only by day and enjoy panoramic glass dome views that showcase the region's most unforgettable vistas. Relax in premium comfort. Savor regionally inspired cuisine. And let the onboard hosts bring every mile to life. Seats are limited. Book your Canyon Spirit adventure now with AAA Laguna Hills.
You been feeling not quite like yourself lately? Low mood, brain fog, poor sleep, no focus? At Root Cause Wellness Center, we offer ExoMind, an FDA-cleared treatment for depression, a safe, non-invasive therapy that helps reset your brain with no medication or downtime. Our patients often experience better mood, sharper thinking, deeper sleep, and more energy. It's time to feel like yourself again. Call us today to schedule your complimentary demo with consultations.
Your smile is key to your overall health. Put it into good hands with Loberg Dental. We are restorative dentistry experts specializing in fillings, crowns, dental implants, root canals, and more. Come experience our exceptional care for yourself with a special offer for new patients. Your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. Let us give you something to smile about. Visit drloberg.com today to make an appointment and get your free exam and x-rays.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We follow the mantra, when family can't be there, we can. We started our business almost 30 years ago because we realized that seniors in these situations still need loving care. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got the old pros with us. I wasn't quite sure who was going to be, but I'm super excited to talk to these ladies. Carol Glenn, president of Old Pros, and Sandy O'Connor. You're the director of Seven, a return engagement. I can't wait to get into this, to learn about what this play is. It's 7 women, 7 stories, 1 message. I love this.
Right. That's it. We're doing it as a tribute to Cece Sloan, who brought this to us originally back in 2017. It's a wonderful story. It's actually 7 different authors got together with the 7 women, interviewed them, and then put this all together.
Wow, this sounds
And we did it because Cece, who started so many things here in the community. She did the documentary, Discovering Documentary Film Club. She was involved with the Opera Club, Shakespeare Club. She did all of those wonderful things, plus the shows that she also put on. And so, having passed in 2014, they have formed a foundation for her, and we thought now would be a good time to remember all the wonderful things that Cece did, starting with 7.
And these women come from 7 different countries. So
is that right?
Right. So you're going to hear them talk about their adversity and how they overcame it, and also some of the really terrible things that happened to them to survive in their country. And so we can't tell you that it's going to be light. It is not, but it's very meaningful. And I think that the audience will be extremely touched by what they have to say, because fortunately, in the end, you know, they have achieved a great deal of what they were after, which was to be accepted as women and to go forth with something that they thought would help them along the way of their life, and it does. And
well, I love this. It's a story of 7 women who triumph over adversity. Can you give us an example of some of the countries that these women are from?
Farida from Afghanistan, Hafsat from Nigeria, Marina, Russia, Mukhtar is Pakistan, Rebecca is Annabella, and she is from Guatemala, and Tony is playing
Ireland.
Yeah, well, she's I was trying to think of the character's name, and I went blank on that.
Oh, yes.
And then finally we have Gila as Muchasucha, and she is from Cambodia. Wow. There is also an invisible narrator, the one male in all of this, and he fills in and portrays some of the male characters that are talked about.
Amazing. Have any of these ladies performed before?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Sorry.
No, really, they're all really good, really good.
5 of us have been at least in at least 3, 4, or 5 of the various performances around OC, even up to Long Beach and down to Del Mar. 2 of the new ones are Dee Pollock, who is Dee Polcock, and she is taking the Nigerian spot, and Rebecca is doing Annabella.
Which is Guatemala.
Guatemala, yes, thank you.
Yes. But I think the picture that they're showing on the screen right now, I think Carol should talk about this a little, because she got to meet the real person.
Really?
Yes. My character is Mukhtar from Pakistan, and they did an opera called Thumbprint, which tells her story. And it was up at the Red Cat Theater, and Cece said we must go, and so we hopped in the car and drove up, and were fortunate enough not only to meet Mukhtar, but to also meet the lady Susan Yankovic, who wrote her story.
Amazing.
Yes.
So how were the playwrights able to get the stories of the 7 women?
They interviewed them extensively.
How did they find them to begin with?
That's a good question. It must have been the lady who wrote the overall book who put this all together, and each one had to search out and find that particular character.
Right.
Is there a main theme between the women and their experiences and then the outcome of the image?
One person one event can affect thousands. And that's, I think, the main point, that it's the lighting one candle in the dark.
Wow.
And they had to go through a great deal, some of them, a great deal.
And
you
have
know.
they all since moved to the U.S. and are living?
No. Many of them stayed in their own country and have worked together to make that particular country more, I say female friendly, but it's not just the downtrodden women. It's so many men have been misused too along the way in these various countries. The focus is on the women, but we mustn't forget that the men too have encountered many, many problems.
But in Carol's part with Mukhtar, she eventually is able to start a school, you know. So this is a wonderful,
Or happy beginning there.
yeah.
Yes.
And at the end, you know, you can really feel at the very end when they all talk about what they were able to accomplish through all this adversity and sometimes great violence, and how they did that is what it makes it come into a beautiful ending. Not that it didn't keep going.
We
but-
have to keep it going for everyone.
Right.
Well,
because
the
it
next
still happens in
generations-
these countries, you know, it still happens.
It was just crazy, but that's a whole nother topic. So this is being presented Wednesday, June 24th. That
So
is
it's tomorrow.
Yes.
But better late than never,
Right.
because there are people that will see it today, because you have 3 different times during the day they can see it, and we know from past experience that the members will come and see it, and they've been told about it already.
Right, and it will
So-
be at Clubhouse 7. Doors open at 6:30. The show goes up at 7. And there will be a repeat performance next month. It will be a matinee.
And so we'll probably try to come back to talk about that, because we want people to come and experience
We
it.
talked to, a lot of people who don't like to go out at night, although going into summer, it's
Right.
light longer.
It's a lot better.
Yes, it's a lot better when the sun doesn't go down till 8. It's great.
Yes.
So wrap it up quickly. Give me a 30-second answer. Will this be difficult for anybody in the audience to see?
Yes, but hopefully they'll understand that the reality of what goes on in the world. You know, this is reality, but that's difficult for some people. We're hoping that they will see through the good ending that these women have, because what they overcame was monumental. So this is what we're hoping, you know.
You walk out with hope.
Yes.
Yes.
You walk out with hope for all of them.
And your story of 7 women who triumph over adversity is
bet.
very fitting. Ladies, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here and sharing this, and good luck tomorrow night.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Bree.
We'll see you before your matinee.
Yeah. Yes, hopefully.
All right, coming up next, we've got Dean White with Caring Senior Service. Stay with us.
What would it feel like to hear better? Many people are trapped in the isolation of poor hearing and don't realize it. Even people that are wearing other hearing aids. No buttons to push or technology to fear. Artificial intelligence and these products do all the work. Don't settle for less. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Annette, how long has it been since we built your patio room?
A couple, 3 months, I guess.
Yeah. And so how's it working out for you?
It's just working out great, and you did it in such a timely manner, and we just love it out here.
Yeah. And when you gave us this job, I told you we'll do a nice job for you. Did we?
Absolutely, we really, really did it. We couldn't be happier.
Thanks a lot. Give us a call. We'll do a nice job for you too.
When it comes to protecting your vision from glaucoma, early intervention makes all the difference.
By using proactive steps through interventional glaucoma, we preserve your vision.
With cutting-edge technology and compassionate care,
We're changing how glaucoma is treated.
one patient at a time. As interventional glaucoma specialists, we're not just managing glaucoma, we're redefining it.
Harvard Eye Associates.
The future of vision today.
We believe every senior should be able to remain healthy, happy, and at home. At Caring Senior Service, we understand the value of compassion and companionship. Our caregivers promote health, happiness, and independence. We cook nutritional meals, engage in meaningful activities, run errands, do light house cleaning, and more. Call us toll-free at 833-926-3700 or visit our website, CaringSeniorServiceLW.com. Healthy, happy home. Caring Senior Service.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. With me now, I've got Dean White with Caring Senior Service. He's got a lovely guest, Sandra Williams with Essence Hospice, here with me today. We're going to talk about things that are not easy to talk about. But when you have the passion that you guys do, it kind of helps the rest of us, right?
100%, Bree. You know, so often families just don't know what to do and where to go to or who to call.
And so they don't.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, and then it's too late, or, you know, they always say just to be informed is always better. You know, in Caring Senior Service, we not only, you know, help people through their just regular day of life. You know, our big thing is to help seniors to be healthy, happy, and at home. And so we want to help with their laundry, we want to help with grocery shopping, medical reminders, medicines, all these things. But then there comes a time where, you know, when we are trying to, you know, help them, sometimes their health starts to deteriorate. Mm-hmm. And that's when we need to, you know, partner with somebody like Essence Hospice. Mm-hmm. And so today I brought my friend Sandra just to speak a little bit about Essence Hospice and to share about, you know, what does hospice do and what does the word palliative even mean?
Right, right. Sandra, so glad to have you. Welcome to the show. I know this is not an easy subject for anybody to talk about because we think of, you know, worst case scenario.
Correct.
Right? And what's going to happen in the future. And so it's really hard to bridge that gap from living independently, being happy, healthy, and at home, to then having to think about something like palliative care, hospice care. How are we bridging that gap?
Well, we bridge it with partners like Dean and the community hospitals, skilled nursing facilities. It's when the shift focuses on higher level of care. So you have to think about hospice as something where maybe your doctor spoke with you about hospice, maybe the hospital mentioned it to the family, and you're wondering, what is hospice? What are the benefits? Is it time? It's scary, right?
It's scary.
So let's say somebody's no longer wanting to do treatment. Maybe it's causing a lot of side effects. Maybe it's something that their shift has focused to a different direction. Maybe they want to focus on comfort and quality of life. Maybe it's somebody who's frequently going to the hospital. It's somebody that treatment's no longer an option. We're now needing higher level. They become bedbound. They're not eating as much. The family notices the decline, and that's where the referral comes to us. And hospice could be very scary, and I understand that.
Well, and for the points that you just mentioned, you know, I have been through this personally, and I have, you know, checked those boxes almost identically in that order. And I will say that when I had the help of hospice, first of all, you feel alone, you know.
Absolutely.
As an only child, you feel totally alone. And you're like, what you were just saying, who do I call? What do I do? And so when I was able to have the help of hospice, it just was like this
peace of mind, right?
This weight has been released.
I have 4 sisters, and we were all caring for our mom. But then it was the caregiver that came in that allowed us to be the kids instead of being the caregiver.
Exactly.
And then it was time to call hospice. We knew that mom had less than 6 months. And the hospice nurses that came in, they filled my mom with hope and joy and peace. And they were just amazing amount. They just loved. And they were able to support my mom in such a way that allowed us to really come alongside of mom in a very beautiful way so that her last days weren't as rough as they possibly could have had been.
Right, exactly. They sort of walk you through the process too, right? And they kind of hold your hand without physically doing so.
It's an entire team. So you have the support from the beginning, you have nurses, you have a bath aide that helps with the personal care, you have a social worker that helps with resources, right? Maybe you need in-home support services, maybe you need Dean, caring senior services, maybe you need to apply for Meals on Wheels. There's just different things that we can help with the social worker. And also you have a spiritual counselor. So hospice is not only for the patient, it's also for the family.
I witnessed that, yes.
And it's covered under Medicare.
Yes.
And so it's covered completely. They'll come and bring in a hospital bed, they'll bring in oxygen, they bring in tools that will help. And it is a humongous weight off the family's shoulders.
Absolutely. Right? It's covered through Medicare and it's covered through private insurance. So why not have the help? And it's peace of mind. And a lot of people, they believe, is it covered? Was it covered under? What is there an out-of-pocket cost? And we help families. We walk them through the process. We meet with them. We get to know, here at Essence, we want to understand the patient. Tell me about your loved one. Let's know the background so we can help tailor the help for them and provide and give them that peace of mind.
Now, Sandra, sometimes hospice goes beyond 6 months.
Correct.
Right? So I've heard people have been in hospice for a year or longer.
I have too.
Yeah. And so just because you call hospice doesn't mean, okay, we're giving up on life.
Right.
We're actually looking to how to make life most pleasant during this next transition.
Good points. It's really important to understand that one of the misconceptions and the fears on hospice is it's the end. It's not. It's just focusing on quality and comfort. Of life. So hospice doesn't have to mean it's the end. Hospice means you're actually going to have more care in the home. You're going to have a team, a skilled team that can also be there for the family, that you can call at 2 o'clock in the morning because your loved one's change of condition. And we're going to come to you. If there's a change of condition, we're coming to you. It could be a question on medication. Even at 2 o'clock in the morning, you have a team of support. So it does not have to be the end. People can be on hospice as long as they qualify, as long as they're declining. You don't want to bring people on hospice too soon, right? You want to have the appropriate person as well. That brings me to another myth. A lot of people feel that hospice is just for cancer patients, but truly it's not. It could be anyone with a terminal condition. So not only do we help people that have a cancer diagnosis that no longer wish to pursue treatment, maybe it's Parkinson's, the end stages, maybe it's end stages of dementia, congestive heart failure. So there's so many diagnoses that qualify a patient to have a higher level of care.
Right.
And I just want to touch on that. Palliative is I'm continuing to wanting to have care. And so we're still looking for health and getting better. And then hospice is I need help with the journey to the next transition.
Right.
Correct. So palliative will also offer support, and we offer that as well. So if you're still going to seek treatment, that's where we'll piggyback with, we can work alongside with home health. But we're there to also support the family, have a nurse checking in on them, and just making sure that the family feels supported. And then they could be a spouse, they could be a family member, and then they can enjoy their family member while somebody else provides that skilled care, and your caregiving company provides that personal care.
So the two of the palliative and the caring senior service could really elevate somebody's quality of life.
Tremendously. And a lot of times people are unsure, is it time to call hospice or not? And that's where I come in. Feel free to call me, we can talk, we can see how we can come alongside your family, and I can break down what are all the different steps and all the information that they might need so that they feel more confident in what are the next stages that need to happen with mom or dad or my husband or my wife.
And before all of this, you could have been in the home for 4 or 5 years, right? Because you offer so many opportunities to help your clients and
Very
patients.
much, Bree. We are often in the home for many years that we're coming alongside. Whenever you see somebody who has had a fall, forgets their medication, or has some form of dementia, it's probably time to give me a call. And we can just talk about how we can come alongside as low as 4 hours a week to 24 hours a day. And we become that extra arm of the family so that we do the caregiving and the family gets to be the family.
And not only that, but you are actively watching the client, right? So that
100%.
you know when it's time to recommend the next step.
That's right.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
I appreciate all the information, and
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Bree.
Thank you.
You're watching This Day on Village TV. We'll be back after these messages.
If you're living with spinal stenosis, sciatica, or any other spine issue, you're not alone. And you do have options.
I was flat on my back. Kind of severe back pain.
At Excel Health, we offer a free MRI review with experienced, fellowship-trained spine surgeons.
I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm active, so.
Our minimally invasive procedures mean most patients are walking just hours after surgery. Call Excel Health today, and let's talk about what we can do for you.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Let's take another quick look at our 5-day forecast, folks. It's going to be a high of about 77 today. We've got mostly cloudy skies out there right now, keeping it just a little bit cool before that hopefully burns off and we get some beautiful bright sunshine. We've got lows hovering in the high 50s to low 60s all week. So all in all, a pretty pleasant 5-day forecast ahead. It does get a little bit cold. Well, cold for me. 71 on Saturday. That might be perfect for some of you out there who want to play golf when you're not sweating the day away. Tomorrow on This Day, we've got the El Toro Water District and the Republican Club. Michael will be back with me, and we'll have a fun, enjoyable conversation with those folks and a great show. That's going to do it for this episode of This Day. From all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one. See you tomorrow.